Debbie has eventually brought angst to the venue and also brought Joe to the venue and caused a chaos at Clara's luncheon. She had already decided that she was going to make sure that she will ruin everything that has to do with Clara. And she did that. She brought angst. She successfully called angst to the occasion and also called Joe because she was not happy with her. She already wanted everything to go haywire. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of When Marriage Becomes a Nightmare, episode 11. The most scary marriage ever. This is the episode 11, a very hot episode. Guys, let us go in and see what exactly happened. How Debbie was able to do it to bring hands to the occasion. Let us look at that, guys. And if you're new to our channel, can you help us press this like button and also subscribe to our channel? Give us a thumbs up and also follow us for more so we can continue to bring more of this series, more episodes on this our channel. Thank you, guys. Let us dive in and see what exactly happened. Let's go, guys. Debbie was like, I am going to do everything possible to make sure that angst comes to this occasion today. I don't know what it's going to cost me. I will do that. Then she stood up from where she sat down and left. Clara is at the restaurant trying to make some calls. Then her daughter brought in some drinks for the customers. Then those that have paid, that have ordered food, have not gotten food yet. Then Clara was like, they should not worry. They will get their food. That they should just hold on that. She wants to go and check the food as she dropped her phone. As she dropped her phone to go and check what was going on in the kitchen. While people were eating, dining, whining, they were, enjoying themselves. Debbie walked into the restaurant and walked straight and was greeting the people, telling the people that, oh, don't worry, your food will soon be ready. Just take your time, calm down, while she secretly took Clara's phone from where she kept her phone and she left the place. As she left the place, she went to a corner where nobody would see her and sent a message to Angst. She sent a text message to Angst. If you remember, guys, she said she would try every possible means to make sure that she brings angst to this place, to destroy the peace of Clara. Clara is angst that she is relying on this time around, that she's going to do everything possible to make sure that she ruins her. And that is what she's doing. She took her phone, she took Clara's phone and sent message to Angst because Angst will feel it was Clara that sent the message. Then she sent the message to him. After sending the message, she went away from the place and went back to keep the phone. Angst has already received the message and Angst checked his message to see who sent him message. And when he saw that the message was from Clara, he opened the message and the message was read that, where are you? I am very sick. Come and take me to the hospital. Then all of a sudden, Angst stood up. Angst stood up and was like, wow, she's not feeling fine. I need to be there. And he packed up everything that he was doing. He tried calling. But he was not getting through. Then he packed everything that he was doing while Debbie went back to where she took the phone from and dropped the phone back where it is. Then also, in order for people not to see what she was doing, and she was like, oh, you guys, thank you very much. Your food will soon be ready. Thank you for your patience. And you know that today is our opening, and you know that's why there is a lot of order. Just calm down. Your food will be ready. Let me go and check what is going on and come and give you guys the feedback. And she left the place. While she left, Angst was still trying to pack up things and, pick his things to leave the office when his secretary walked in and told him that they are set for the meeting. And Angst was like, no, 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 I'm not having any meeting now. Cancel every meeting. Move the meeting to another day. Right now, I need to be somewhere very, very important. Please, I need to be somewhere very, very important. And Angst left the place. Then the secretary was wondering and was looking at him that what could have gotten over him. Then she left. Here's Joe in his kitchen. He was checking something on his phone. Then all of a sudden, he dropped his phone on the table. Then went to the freezer to pick water. And while he picked the water, his phone rang. Then he was wondering who could have been the one calling me right now. And he saw that it was Debbie that was calling. So he picked the call and was like, Debbie, what's up? Hi, are you guys done with what you're doing? And Debbie was like, no, I told you not to come. I actually told you not to come. But please, you need to come right now. You need to come right now. Be at this place right now because something is about to happen. And Joe asked her why. And she was like, something big is about to happen because Angst is planning something big. Angst wants to propose to Clara as I'm talking to you. He has gone out to get her something and I need you to be here. And Joe was like, what? Is it crazy or something? Doesn't he know that Clara is married? Why would he want to propose to Clara? And Debbie was like, I don't know. I don't know. That is why I am calling you that. If you want to say what is left of your marriage, please come right now. Come right now. Come to the restaurant right now. I need you to come right now. I need you to come right now. She was like, the kind of person you have. You know who your wife is. Your wife is on angst because of his money, and she started saying all sort of things, all kind of demeaning things about someone she claims that is her best friend. She started saying things, and Joe too believed her because he felt, well, she's my wife's best friend, so she will know better. And he kept on talking, and she kept on saying nonsense, blabbing, saying nonsense, saying some demeaning things about Clara. Then when she was done talking, she hung up the call. She hung up the call on him. And Joe was wondering that what could have gotten over Angst? Why would Angst do such? Why would Angst do such? Then he left. Then Clara was like, I have succeeded in sending message to Angst to bring him here. And also, I have succeeded in calling Joe to come. Let's see how their marriage will not scatter, because I am hell bent right now to destroy our marriage. I am going to destroy our marriage and turn it to nothing. Yes, their marriage that is almost destroyed already. And this is the last of it. I am going to destroy it, yes, and crumble it down. I'll crush it down. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. And that is what I am doing already. Who is the boss? I am. She was praising herself and was like, she's going to do everything possible to destroy that marriage and make it a non. What kind of a human being is this? I don't know, whatever thing she has against Debbie, against Clara. She shouldn't have gotten to this extent where she's hell bent on destroying Clara's marriage. Hmm. So Joe walked out of the kitchen and went straight to meet Kennedy and told Kennedy that, guy, something, I just received a call from Debbie right now, and Debbie told me that something is about to happen, that there's something that want to happen in the restaurant. And Kennedy was like, what's that? Then Joe told Kennedy that Debbie said that Aunt wants to propose to Clara. Aunt wants to propose to Clara. And Kennedy was like, is he mad or something? Is it crazy? Is something wrong with him? Why will he do such? He already knows that Clara is married. Why will he do such? Guy, you need to go there. You need to be at that place to see what is going on, to know if what Debbie is telling you is true. You need to be there. Guy, that is what I will tell you. And you know that, yes, marriage comes with a lot of things, comes with a lot of ups and downs. And this time around, you need to be there for your wife. You need to save what is left of your marriage. Then Joe was like, are you sure? Do you think I should go? And he was like, yes, you need to go. You need to ascertain whether what Debbie told you is true or not. And Joe was like, but she has a decision to make. Do you know whether that is what she wanted? And he was like, whether it is what she wants or not, you need to go and see for yourself. See for yourself what is going on there. Don't just conclude based on what they gave you or the information that they told you. And he was like, are you sure that I should go? Do you think I should go? And he was like, yes, go. Just go. Go and dress up. Go and dress up. Let's go. You need to go and confirm what Debbie said. Go and dress up. Go, 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 go right now. Go and dress up. Go and dress up. We need to go. And both of them went inside. Clara is wondering for the customers when she noticed that Angst walked in into the restaurant, and she was shocked to see someone that I've been calling all day that is not picking my call. All of a sudden is here. Then Angst walked straight to Clara and was checking Clara to find out that what was wrong with her. And Clara was wondering that, hey, I'm fine, what's up? And she was happy, and they hugged. And immediately they hugged, Joe walked into the restaurant and saw the scenario where Angst and Clara hugged themselves, and he was wondering that could he have proposed to her? Is that the reason why she's hugging him and all that? Then all of a sudden he called out to Angst. As he called out to Angst realized that Joe was there, and he apologized. He apologized and released Clara from his grasp. Then Joe was wondering that, this guy would have done something already. Then all of a sudden he left the restaurant in an angry mood. He left angrily. As he left angrily, Kennedy followed suit, and Clara also ran after them. Then Angst also followed. Then Joe was wondering that could he have proposed as Debbie had said? With what I saw there, something has gone down. Then they all went downstairs. As they went downstairs, Clara was trying to stop him. All of a sudden, he gave Clara a slap. He slapped Clara. He slapped her. And Kennedy was like, Guy, what would you do that for? Why would you slap your wife? That is bad. You slapped your wife. Why would you do that? You don't raise your hand on woman. You don't. And he was like, are you not there? Didn't you see what happened? Didn't you see how she was misbehaving and flaunting herself all over another man? And she called herself a married woman. And Kennedy was like, that does not give you the right to slap your wife. That doesn't give you the right to slap your wife. All I saw there was a harmless hug. It's a harmless hug. That does not warrant you to slap your wife. Eh? Why would you do such? Then his wife was like, you slapped me, Joe. Jonathan, you slapped me. And he raised his hand again to slap her. As he raised his hand to slap her again, Hanks walked in and stopped him. I was like, Kai, are you out of your mind? You must be out of your mind to raise your hand on a woman. Why would you slap your wife? Why? That is very, very wrong of you. You don't raise your hand on women. You don't beat women for crying out loud. You are a coward for doing that. Are you out of your mind? Are you insane? And Joe was like, who are you to tell me what is not? Who are you to tell me if I'm to raise my hand on my wife or not? She is my wife. She is my wife and I can do anything with her. And Ant was like, she's your wife and you can do anything with her. That doesn't give you the right to raise your hand on your wife. It is wrong. Even if she's your wife, you don't raise your hand at her. Then Clara was trying to stop Ant, and Ant was like, leave me alone. Let me talk sense into this guy. Let me talk sense into him. All I gave her was a harmless hug. Don't you have other female friends that you hug out there? So why is my own hug to your wife different? Why is the hug different? And I was like, yes, it's different because she is my wife. Then the daughter ran and was like, Dad, please, people are watching. People are watching for crying out loud. Please stop this. Stop embarrassing yourself and stop causing trouble. And I was like, who is this? Who is this? Who are you? Who are you to tell me what is not? Who are you? I can't blame you because your mother is already training you to become a prostitute. As he said such words, the mother was like, don't you ever in your life utter such words again on your child. She's your daughter for crying out loud. Why would you say such demeaning words? And I was like, yes, I meant what I'm saying. You are training her to be a prostitute. That is why she can open her mouth and talk. And I don't care if people are watching. Then Kennedy was like, it's enough. It's enough. Are you out of your mind? Clara was like, I will not take this from you. I will not take this from you. Don't say such again. Then he raised his hand to beat the wife. As he raised his hand to beat the wife, Kennedy tried settling them, but he was not able. Then Hans walked into their midst and tried sorting things out. They pushed Hans away. Then the fight started between Hans and Joe. Now, guys, can you now see how Hans got to the venue, the opening of Clara's restaurant, and how also Jonathan was able to make it for the opening? Can you see what Debbie did? Debbie succeeded in what causing a commotion at Clara's launching of her restaurant. Then they kept on fighting. The commotion was so hot that Joe pushed Angst down and Angst fell. Then Angst stood up again and went back to him to continue the fight. That why would he raise his hand on his wife? I have warned you. Don't raise your hand on your wife. Then Clara dragged Hans and took Hans away from the scene. As she took Hans away from the scene, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Why now? I told you not to fight him. You should have left this to me. This is my marriage. This is my man. And I was like, I needed to teach him a lesson that they don't raise hand on women. They don't beat women for crying out loud. What kind of a man is he that he will raise his hand to beat you? He's not man enough at all. Then she was like, no, I told you that I got this, that I will settle this. Today was meant to be the most happiest day of my life, and you guys have ruined him with your fight. You have ruined it with your fight. Eh? Both of you have ruined it. This is my happiest day, my opening, my day, and you guys have ruined it. Why would you do such? Why? And besides, I've been calling you all day. You didn't pick your call. So why are you now here? And Angst was like, I received a call from you. I received a text message from you that I should come and take you to the hospital, that you are not feeling fine, that you are very sick. That is why I came. And when I walked in, I saw you on your feet. I was shocked. You sent me a message. And she was like, I didn't send you any message. I did not send you a message. And I was like, you sent me a message. Will I now be lying? You sent me a message. That is why I rushed here. You sent me a message. And she says, I didn't send you any message. Why will I send you a message? Then Angst brought out his phone to show her the message that she sent to him. And she was wondering that I didn't send you a message. I did not send any message to you. This is not me. And it was like, if you didn't send me a message, then who did? Who did with your phone? They were wondering. While Kennedy pushed Joe to one side and was like, Joe, are you out of your mind? How could you? Why would you raise your hand on your wife? Why would you raise your hand to hit your wife? And Joe was like, leave me. Let me be. Just let me be. Leave me right now. Leave me right now. I am very, very hungry. How could she? Can't you see what happened inside there? Can't you see what she did? And that one stood up at me. And Kennedy was like, yes, what do you expect him to do? How would you raise your hand on your wife? Why would you raise your hand on your wife? And he stood up. He stood up because you attacked your wife. All I saw there was a harmless hug. Yes, your wife might have been at wrong, She might have done something wrong, but whatever thing that she did does not warrant you to slap your wife. It doesn't warrant you to slap your wife. And you are in a public place, for crying out loud. Why would you hit your wife? And I was like, see, Kennedy, I am tired. I am tired. I've gotten enough of this thing. As it is right now, the marriage is over. I don't want to have anything to do with her anymore. The marriage is over. And Kennedy was like, do you think marriage is a vacation where you just walk in and walk out? No. Things happen. A lot of things happen in marriage. A lot of things happen in marriage. But that doesn't mean that it should come to an end because of that. You should learn to manage your home, manage your marriage. Yes, your wife did what was wrong. But all he gave her was a harmless hug. I see no reason in you picking up a fight on that. And it was like, guy, I am done. I am done. Why will he give my wife a hug? Why will he do such? He is reacting based on the information Debbie has given him. Debbie has poisoned his mind against Hanks and his wife. Why? Because she is hell bent that she's going to destroy the marriage. Then it was like, the marriage is over. The marriage is off. He has had enough. And I want to put an end to this marriage. And Kennedy was like, okay, you want to put an end to the marriage? You want to put an end to the marriage? And he said, yes, I want to put an end. I accept that I was wrong, but I want to put an end to the marriage. And Kennedy was like, okay, if putting an end to the marriage will make you happy, will give you your sanity, and make you a better man, then go ahead and put an end to it. End the marriage. If it will give you a peace of mind, end the marriage. Just go ahead and end the marriage. But let me tell you something. What I will not take it, you raising your hand at your wife, beating your wife, at, and slapping her, beating her in public. I would not take it. It was hands that stood up for your wife today. Next time, I am allowing this to slide. But next time, if such happen again, you will contend with me because I will not take it lightly with you. I will not take it lightly with you at all. I would not take it lightly with you. It was Hans that stood in for her today. Next time, I will be the one to stand against you. It will be me. You will contend with me. I am warning you. Don't allow such to happen again. Man, you call yourself or a boy. And Kennedy walked away from him. Joe was calling out to Kennedy. Kennedy did not answer him. And Joe stood and was wondering. Then he walked towards his car, entered his car, and drove off. He drove off. Here, Benny is packing the bottles and glass cups that the customers have used. While Debbie walked in, I was like, so you are here. You are here, and you cannot come outside to come and stop your mom from embarrassing herself, from embarrassing your dad. And she was like, who are you to lecture my mom on moral? Who are you to lecture my mom on moral? For all I care, my mom is a good person and she's better. You are not the one, you are not in the place to tell her if she's doing something bad or not. Who are you? Then Debbie was like, she's embarrassing your dad outside. She's insulting your dad and causing an embarrassment. And she was like, oh, please. You don't have the right to tell me that. You don't have the right. I feel Benny knows something. She knows what Debbie has been up to. And that is why Benny could respond back to her in that manner. And she was like, for all I care, my mom is a nice woman. And she's morally okay. And she's training me well. She's training me well. And she's a good woman. So who are you to say that she's a bad person? Who are you to say that she does not have good morals? So then Debbie was like, are you talking to me right now? Are you saying this to me? And she was like, yes, I am saying this to you. I am telling you that whatever issue that comes between my mom and my dad, stay out of it. And Debbie was like, I can see now that your mother did not train you. Oh, your mother is not training you at all. She's rearing you. And she was like, I am not an animal that my mom will rear. My mother is training me and she's good at it. She's giving me the best training that she needs to give me. Who are you to talk down on her? Who are you to talk down on my mom? Who are you? Coming from someone that calls herself a best friend. Whatever issue that my mom and my dad are going through, you don't have a place in it. Stay out of my mother and my father's issue. They can sort themselves out. You don't have to put your mouth in what is not your business. Yes, I spoke to you like this today. The next time, I will do more than that. That is what I'm going to do. Next time, I will do more than that. Coming from someone that calls herself a friend. You are not a friend, but an enemy. That is who you are. An enemy. That's who you are. Yes. And she just told her, excuse me, and left her front. Then Debbie was like, is it me she spoke to in that manner? I am going to make sure that you and your mother live on the street. You're going to beg on the street. By the time I am done with you and your mother, I am going to make sure that, yes, I destroy you and your mother. I destroy your mother's home. I destroy Clara and send her on the street. I am going to use angst to destroy our marriage. And when I am done doing that, since it is angst that she's relying on, right? I am going to do everything possible in my power to ruin our marriage. I'm going to use angst as my bait to destroy Clara's marriage. And after I'm done, I will now come in between Clara and angst and destroy them. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it. Yes, I am going to do that. And she kept on talking. This is someone that I'm sure Clara has done a lot for. This is someone that Clara took as a best friend and as also as a sister, a blood, that she's planning evil. She's planning evil for a friend. And Clara doesn't even know anything. I wish Clara can just realize what is going on. Because I believe Benny already knows something. Because if Benny doesn't know anything, she would not say, coming from someone that calls herself a best friend, that is bad mouthing and talking bad about a friend at her back, then something is wrong somewhere. I don't know what Clara might have done to Debbie to the extent that Debbie is hell-bent in destroying Clara's marriage. This is serious. If you are new to this channel, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and also follow us for more. And to our old subscriber, I would implore you that you keep following us for more on this series, more episode. Guys, please go to the comment section. Flood the comment section with your comments, your opinion, your view on this episode. Tell me, guys, why Debbie is hell-bent on destroying Clara's marriage, if not because she's jealous. Me, I feel it's jealousy, or maybe there's something that Clara might have done that Clara does not even know that she has done. Please flood the comment section with your comments. I want to hear from you guys. I want to learn from you guys. While we wait and see what happened in the next episode, to know if Clara is going to find out. Now that Clara already knows that she's not the one that sent text message to Angst, so who did? If Clara did not send the text message, then who did? That is where, at the junction where Clara is. And for Joe, please, I need advice on Joe. To tell Joe, to advise Joe on what to do if he should let go of his marriage or try to look for a way to repair his marriage. Please, guys, flood the comment section right now. I am waiting for you guys. I am waiting for your opinion, your view on this episode. Thank you, guys. Till we meet again.